So, how do the parental, emotional, and relational aspects or dimensions affect our body and our organs and our cells and our DNA, even? And so, yeah, the best way to get into this subject is to look at the effects of hormones and neurotransmitters because these are really the keys, the gateways to unlocking these physiological changes and how how it impacts our bodily systems. So, for example, fear, the hormone, the neurotransmitter associated with fear is adrenaline or epinephrine, and so this is secreted by a certain gland and flows through the blood and it locks into receptors in the brain and in the heart, and it causes the heart to start pumping vigorously, and it's involved in energy optimization for the given situation. So the situation is danger, and so energy has to be diverted to the muscles for a quick escape. So you have the sudden surge of muscular power to run, to flee, and so that means diverting energy from other non-essential systems at the moment. And so um, energy is diverted from the immune system, from the reproductive system, from the digestive system, from all the systems. And so, in most people, it's just a very short-lived temporary experience. So the car is coming towards you, and so you run and you get out of danger, or um, yeah. But in the avoidant personality, social anxious pattern, it's a chronic, pervasive feeling, emotional state that we get stuck in. So, we are fearful a lot of the time, and so our heart is pounding a lot of the time, and our muscles are clenched and highly energized and tightened and tensioned and ready for danger and impact and bracing for impact and ready to flee at any given moment. And our energetic system is hyper aroused and hyper vigilant and um, constantly on the lookout for danger and for rejection and humiliation. And so it's a highly energized state. It's using up a lot of energy, but also it's locking away a lot of energy because the child cannot cannot flee, cannot escape, and cannot put those muscles into motion to release that energy. So it's a trapped energy, and it's quite exhausting. Even though you're not taking the action and releasing the energy, that energetic cycle is tiring and exhausting. So these people, we we suffer from chronic fatigue because we get into this adrenal fatigue syndrome. And yeah, the other emotion is anxiety and stress. We're in a lot of stress and distress, and the hormone or neurotransmitter is cortisol. And so cortisol has a similar effect as adrenaline, but not as drastic. It's also preparing us for potential future danger, and so it's trying to optimize energy utilization, mainly to help us to focus on the problem. And um, so it's diverting energy to certain body and brain regions. And so, under normal circumstances, that's a good thing because then you focus on your studies and you get good grades in your exams, or you avoid a potentially dangerous person or situation or place or whatever. So, yeah, the cumulative effects in the body, besides just the energy system and how we feel energetically, but also the organs, it takes its toll on the organs. So a lot of us socially anxious, avoidant personality people, we have chronic gut issues, gut complications, and irritable bowel syndromes, and ulcers, and that's because the stomach starts churning this juices, and if your stomach is empty and these acids start eating away at the lining, at the wall of the stomach and the intestine, and then you get ulcers developing. So it's a direct symptom of the fear and the anxiety and the shame